All right, now we will roll on into cylinders. And remember, cylinders are like soup cans. They are circle bases. So they're kind of like a circular prism, but there's no angular sides. So it's a little similar to a prism, whereas it has two bases that are the same. And then it's going to have some sort of lateral surface area. So the area that's covering all of the height of your prism or your cylinder. So just like with our prisms, we're going to have a lateral surface area and a total surface area. So let's look at the different pieces of our cylinder and figure out where everything goes. So we have the circular bases. So this is a base up here, and this is a base here. And they are two congruent circles. And then you have your height, and remember your height has to be perpendicular to the base. And you can see your height from the center or also along the side. Those are both heights. And then you also have the radius of your circle. You're going to need that because you need to find the area of the base, and the base is a circle, so the area of a circle requires the radius. All right, so for lateral surface area, that is just to show what lateral surface area is, all of this space, all of the wrapper, all the way around. It's your soup label. Soup label. Think about a soup label. Think about a soup label on a can. That is your lateral surface area. So for lateral surface area, it's going to be 2 pi r times h. So 2 times pi times radius times height. 2 times pi times radius times height. So think about that. Break that down. This piece right here, 2 pi r. 2 pi r. What is that? What do we remember 2 pi r as being? Is that the circumference? Yeah. So lateral surface area is the circumference times the height of your cylinder. So we're revisiting ideas that we have already talked about and adding more information to them. Now for total surface area, you are going to have lateral plus 2 times your bases, the area of your bases. Now, our bases are circles. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. So what this is going to look like, your lateral is 2 pi r times h plus 2 times pi r squared. So it seems like a very complicated formula, but it's all information that we know how to do already. Circumference times height plus double the area of the circle. So let's take a look at a few examples. Start off here. I have the radius of 6, and I have a height of 10. And that is all the information I need in order to find the lateral and total surface area. For lateral surface area, 2 pi r height. Plug in the pieces we have. 2 pi, our radius is 6, our height is 10. I'm going to go ahead and leave this in terms of pi. So lateral, 2 times 6 is 12, 12 times 10 is 120, 120 pi inches squared. So when in doubt, leave it in terms of pi unless it says round to the nearest tenth. For the second is our total surface area. So we're going to take that lateral plus 2 times the area of the base. So my lateral was 120 pi plus 2 times pi r squared, 6 squared. When I reduce this down or simplify it, I've got 120 pi plus 6 squared is 36. 36 times 2 is 72 pi. Combine like terms, leave it in terms of pi, and we get 192 pi inches squared. Now, if I ask you to round to the nearest tenth, type it into the calculator, find out what it is when you multiply pi in, and then round to the nearest tenth.